Hello everybody, it's CruachanKeith here, and today I'm doing a small review, or just talking about Avengers Endgame. Let's take a look. So before we go any further, lots of spoilers because I'm going to be talking about the story and pretty much everything that happens in Endgame. Not everything, because it's a long film and there'll be a lot of talking. So went to see it last night with my daughter. It was a late enough showing, so went pretty much straight to bed afterwards, and it's now the next morning. In short, wow, it was amazing. I enjoyed it. It ticked all the boxes. It was great. It was very confusing. Not very confusing, but it was a bit confusing at times. Hard to kind of work out what's going on and that kind of thing, because there's a big time travel element to the film. But like, go back to the start, right? Actually, to the first Avengers film, when Iron Man came out in 2008, I just thought it was a standalone film. I didn't know the plan was to make lots more films around the Avengers, or to do the ensemble Avengers movies. I just thought Iron Man was a standalone film, and I thought it was brilliant. Then I seen the likes of Thor was coming out, and I remember going, Thor? Like, why are they making a film about Thor? And I must have, I think when I seen Iron Man, I didn't see the end credit scene that kind of gave the hint when Nick Fury was like, hey, I'm putting together a team, that kind of stuff. So when, like, Iron Man, I loved Iron Man, and I do like all the other films. Iron Man 2 and 3 were, Iron Man 2 was good, 3 was a bit meh. I'll tell you why I don't like those films so much. The rest of the Avengers stuff I love. Guardians of the Galaxy is brilliant, and the ensemble Avenger films are great. Age of Ultron was a bit hit and miss, but still good. And I did read the comics years ago, but I didn't keep up to date with the later stuff, so I didn't know the story of Infinity War and even Civil War when that came out. I wasn't too sure. I read like Avengers, Secret Wars, all that kind of stuff when I was much younger. Which is, I don't care. I think they're great films. I'm not so much into comic books anymore. Still like the odd one here and there, but yeah, it's not really my thing anymore. So happy to watch the films and just take the story as it came. So if you've seen Infinity War itself, you know how it ends. Thanos clicked his fingers, he got all the Infinity Stones, and half the universe disappeared. Endgame starts pretty much right there, like it's a straight continuation, and it started amazing. There's a scene with Hawkeye and his family just straight in. He's got an ankle bracelet, so it's like right at the end of Civil War. He's like, I think like Ant-Man, he was under house arrest maybe, but he's there with his family, and it was a really beautiful scene. And well, beautiful tragic scene, I mean, just the way they disappear, and he's like, where are you? You see just the faintest bit of dust where they were. And then boom, starts into it. They go find Thanos and pretty much kill him straight away. And that's that. Bob's your uncle. Roll credits, like. But then there was a huge, like, just a jaw-dropping moment when it went 5 years later. I was like, holy crap, like, really? And then things start happening, and Captain Marvel comes along, and Ant-Man. It gets out of the quantum realm randomly by a rat kind of walking on buttons on the van. Bit lazy, like, what if that rat didn't walk on those buttons? But yeah, that's how they decided to do it. He comes back, gets in touch with the Avengers, and they find out they can do time travel-y things, and they go back in time, get the Infinity Stones again. Thanos becomes aware, and it gets a bit convoluted there. I'm not going to go into the story too much because you'll see it yourself, but I thought it was brilliant. Like, it really was. There were some issues. I mean, the time travel thing, I've got some issues with that. Like, everyone that stayed on Earth are 5 years older than everyone that eventually came back, which is a bit weird, and it wasn't addressed in the film. And the likes of Spider-Man, Peter Parker, like, he's a kid, so he goes back to school. Everyone he was with should be 5 years older than him, but that wasn't addressed. A lot of the time travel stuff, I think they even said in the film, hey, don't think about it too much. They slag off pretty much all the time travel things we've had in movies, like Back to the Future. They explicitly mention and make fun of it, but fair enough. I mean, anything to do with time travel is going to be full of paradoxes and that kind of stuff. Things I didn't like in it, I didn't like. I mean, I don't know if I didn't like it or not, but Thor, he's just become a comedy character now. Like at the end of Thor, the last Thor film, and like he's this invincible god, like he's epic. And then here he is, he's just this fat mess, and like they actually call him the dude. No, they don't. They call him Lebowski. He looks like the dude from Big Lebowski. He's got a gut and all. I mean, it was a good idea, but I think Thor's a great character, and he was really played for laughs throughout the whole film. I mean, he was kicked ass now and again. He got his armor on, and still with the gut, which was weird. One thing that really pisses me off about the Avengers films, and it got worse throughout the run of movies. Like the first Iron Man was cool. Everything was like founded on like laws of physics that exist and reality. But as the suit got more and more advanced by Iron Man 3, it was pretty much just a magical suit that appears from thin air. I hate that. I hate helmets just appearing out of nowhere. It really bothers me. I can accept Thanos, space battles, Doctor Strange doing actual magic, making a helmet appear as by magic, that's fine. Can they not just say like Iron Man is magic and the suits are magic? It really annoys me. It's just impossible, and that has always bothered me, but you know, you let it go. What else bothered me? Yeah, I mean, nothing really bothered me. And look, that's my worst gripe about Avengers, but you know, it's a little thing and you do get over it. It's a comic book movie. The end part of it was incredible. The last kind of 40 minutes battle against Thanos, when all the Avengers were there, and actually Captain America says, "Avengers assemble." Oh my god, that was just amazing. There was a few tear-jerky parts throughout it. I mean, everyone's like, I've seen a lot of people saying they were in tears, crying, especially Stark's, Iron Man's death, and Black Widow's death as well. I didn't find it that emotional. Like Iron Man clicks his fingers, then it goes back, and you see he's injured, and you don't know why. Now they did tell you the gamma radiation will kill you, etc., etc. I don't know if the death was really done well. I kept expecting him to come back, so I didn't get emotional. I thought the message he left for his daughter was very emotional, and I welled up at the start of that. When the film itself began, now this is something very personal, I immediately had tears, and I said to my daughter, like, "Oh my god, I'm starting to get teary right now." It's because over the years, like, I watched all the Avengers films with my mum, and even now I'm getting a bit teary thinking about it, and straight away thinking, oh shit, she doesn't see how it ends. Like, she's watching all these movies. My mum passed away in January, and that was the first thing that hit me, like, oh shit, I won't get to see this, which sucks. Captain Marvel was a great movie. I love Captain Marvel, and she came like she was built up like she's going to solve everything, and I guess in a way she did, but she's absent for a lot of the movie. She goes and rescues Iron Man, and it's pretty cool there, and then like she's gone. You're like, where? Like, she does say she's got other planets to take care of, fair enough, but then at the last minute she comes, and my god, like, she's become one of my favorite characters, and she's excellent the way she just destroys it. She's like Superman, just brilliant. So that's my thoughts. I know that I'm probably missing stuff that I wanted to talk about, but ultimately it was incredible. It was such a payoff. Like, the whole thing was such an undertaking. Like, I don't think you'll ever see a movie project of this scale again. 11 years in the making, such an ensemble. Oh man, it was just so good. And just to say the end scene when they were saying, like, bidding farewell to Iron Man, and Stark's thing from the first film, the proof that Iron Man has a heart. What was it? Stark has a heart? I can't remember. But Pepper Potts is letting that float out, and everyone's there for that scene, and the camera just pans around them, and it's like all the cast of the movies. You've got the Black Panther cast, you've got the Ant-Man cast, and just going around, ending up with Nick Fury at the end. It was beautiful. And so yeah, an absolutely incredible movie. 10 out of 10. I can't wait to go see it again. Actually, I'm planning to go see it now. I think I went to see it in the 2D regular screening, and it was very hard to get tickets. Like, this is blown away Star Wars. I think this is a bigger thing than Star Wars as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, planning to go see it now in IMAX 3D. Yes. So there you go. Avengers Assemble. If you haven't seen it, you shouldn't have watched this video up to here. Go see it. Bye. If you like that video, and if you like what I do on the channel, please leave a like, and please subscribe, because it helps very much. Thank you.